Hey there, welcome back to my channel, and thanks for joining today in this collaboration hop with LV Handcrafted, where we will be using products from Not Too Shabby Shop. Let's go! So in this video, we're going to be making this card right here. Hi there. So it's sort of a Galentine's card, coffee themed. And I'm using the cream to my coffee paper from Not Too Shabby Shop. And it's got a lot of really pretty coffee themed designs that I really love. And I'll be using some ephemera, a little bit of ephemera from the Coffee Latte Art ephemera kit. And let's do, this is a super easy card. So I have cut out some of the pieces of ephemera. I don't think I'll use them all, but I cut the white borders off because, except for the one, because I'm not a white border fan. And right here, what you see me doing is gluing the background paper to the card base. So that's A2 size card. And the paper is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a lot of scraps left over from other projects and whole pieces. And I'm going to go and cut out a whole bunch of hearts here. All right, here I've got my hearts all cut out. And I set them on a white piece of paper because it's really hard to pick stuff up off of that silicone mat. So I'm just going to kind of merrily go along, glue my hearts down, make some popped up, some not. And we'll get those hearts down. So a lot of fun. This is a collaboration between basically the current and alumni from the Not Too Shabby Shop design team. So you get to see a lot of different ideas and designs from people who are currently on the team and people that were historically on the team. I think I can spit out words today. So I'm grabbing some foam squares here so I can pop some of these up, and I have some low profile ones and high profile ones, so I'm doing both. And it's so hard, breaks my heart to not use both sides, not be able to see both sides of the paper, but that's typically what happens with the Not Too Shabby Shop papers is you just have to choose your favorite child there. Pick and choose. But I use both sides in these hearts ultimately because you know, I can make all kinds of colors. And I'm just laying out my hearts. I'm just laying my heart out for you. I'm laying out my hearts so that I like the way they look. That there's no other rhyme or reason. And putting some high profile on that one. Put a couple low profile so it matches up evenly with the heart next to it. And let's get a smaller one. Get up there in the corner. And I like these foam squares because it's really easy to peel off the backers. And I like to use my tweezers to lay stuff out because it's easier to have a steady hand. And my big old mutton chop hand isn't in the way when I'm trying to put something down. So I'm just going to tuck this little guy under. You couldn't find an easier card, and hearts are good for any time. But you could also do squares, you could do diamonds, whatever, and just kind of arrange them up and down and all over the place, and you end up with a really pretty neat looking card. Let's struggle with that little foam square. I needed to pop up that little part still. I could tell it was in need of some help. I love the faux glitter ones. Great paper, great paper. And I got this paper as part of a collaboration hop with Cat Scrappiness was it last year? Gosh, yeah, I think it was. Anyway, and it's probably my favorite, and I'll probably buy more. And I will link the Not Too Shabby Shop down below. That is an affiliate link, and I make a small commission if you purchase. So just want to give you a heads up about that. And I'm going to pop this one up high, but these are too big. So let's do this. Let's cut this one on the diagonal, and that way I can use 2 of them for 2 of the small hearts. So putting things at different levels just adds that visual interest and separates things so it's doesn't look like one big jumbled up pile, but even though it is, right? So here I'm getting out my ephemera. And I know I want to use this one because it goes with the theme here. And again, my theme is Galentines, because I'd love to have a cup of coffee with you. And maybe you're not a gal, but, you know, we could be a palantine. I'm using my cookie dough ink here to kind of pull the white off. So it just kind of more matches the rest of the colors in the card. There's not a whole lot of white in there. So yeah, I like that much better. And then I'll use some foam squares to kind of pop part of that up so that it matches up even with its friends. There we go. Just dry fit there. See if I like it. Yep, I'm good. Let's go ahead and peel off the backers and commit here. I really want to thank you for joining along in this hop. There is a link down below to the playlist so that you can watch all of our alumni creating with Not Too Shabby Shop products, past, present, and not future. I'm just kind of deciding where I want to put things on here. And I want the coffee cup, and I do want to kind of get some of that white out, but it's kind of got a shiny surface, so the ink doesn't really want to stick to it. That's okay. I'm not mad. It'll be fine. And we'll get that on. We'll get our cupcake on, and we'll be done with this card. So make sure you please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to visit everybody else in the hop and show them some love for their videos. And thanks so much for watching. Let's get this little coffee cup on here. I wanted to make sure I took care of that business before I said goodbye because sometimes I forget. I'm just forgetful. I'm sorry. Now I'll just pop up the bottom part of that and pop it over here. There we go. Now, the last thing I want to do is I want to add some embellishments here. And what I have is for the enamel dots from Not Too Shabby Shop, the coffee and cream collection. And I've used up most of the favorite of mine, which is the brown. So I'm going to use the last 3 brown. I'm going to add several dots to this just for more interest and to kind of pull it all together. So I'll do the 3 brown dots over here. I struggle with those sometimes. Sorry. And then I'll grab one of these. That's about the color I like my coffee. Coffee colored enamel dots. So put 2 there. And then I got some goober on there. We'll put 1 there to cover it. And another just so that we've got an even number or an odd number. There's my card. Thanks so much for joining in and visiting us on this hop. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.